Perfect. All right. Welcome to the Blaize interviews. My name is Blaize. This is
Juelz Velasquez.
Hey, the crown Juelz. That's how I like to refer to her as. But she's actually the producer of the Secret Comedy.
Yes.
Follow at Secret Comedy 2.0.
Yes.
So so how did that start, and like what kind of comedy show is it? Like, I've been part of it, and I had a great time.
Nice.
I took a date. Last time I ever saw that girl again, but you know what? That's neither here nor there.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that. So yeah.
But like, so the funny thing was, 2020 was gonna be the beginning of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the year. Like, I'm gonna fucking do a show. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be a 420 show. The first 420, you know, where everybody's gonna smoke. We're gonna put out weed, you know, all kinds of drinks, yada yada yada.
420.
Exactly. And at that time, the tickets were $10.
That's not bad.
$10 for the tickets, yeah, live, and then 5 on Zoom. Bruh, tell me why March hit, and it was lockdown. That was it.
Yeah.
It was lockdown.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I have been planning this shit for mad long. Yeah, for mad long.
Yeah. For at least a year.
Yo, yeah, it was my baby. And I was just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. Wait, can we curse here?
Yeah.
Bet. you gotta ask him shit. You gotta have like, wait, hold up.
We talk about a lot of shit here. Like, we curse, we say a lot of shit. We say, you know, whatever you want to say, let it out.
Like, time out. Cause
we're drinking on here.
That is.
Salud.
Facts. It's Friday. So, I'm like, fuck, like, what am I gonna do? People already bought their tickets. I already got mad weed. I was like,
yeah.
Okay, we're gonna still make this shit work. So at the time, the homie, she was like, yo, like, you can use my crib, blah, blah, blah. I have a few, like, small heads. I'm like, all right, this could work. So we had, like, a little private small joint at an apartment with a few of the comics.
Oh, nice.
Mad Bud, mad stuff. It was, all the other comics were through Zoom. And I'm like, yo, like, we can do this. We can fucking do this. So at the time, like, it was already still in motion. But it wasn't until June 2020 where I had moved. Bro, being in LA is crazy, bro. Like, the many times that I've moved is just insane. But, like, if you a comic and shit or any artist, like, you know, like, until you establish, like, you chilling. But before then...
Keep your day job.
Yo, before then, you just hop.
Yeah.
So I was living with somebody else. And I was like, yo... we could do this comedy shit in the backyard. You know, obviously we don't want to give addresses and stuff. And I said the whole thing with the secret shit came through. I was like, fuck it, bro. Let's do it. We did the show there in the backyard. Honestly, we had one person pull up. We had one person pull up.
No!
One person. And I wasn't even mad about it. I was just like, you know what? At first, I was like, damn, son. Like, I went from, like, da-da-da-da. But you're going to have those nights. But at the end of the day, everybody had a good time. And the comic stock, it's mad rare for comics to have a good time at shows. Because, like, we already barely getting paid or not paid at all. Niggas is not really paying for our drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really getting hooked up. So, everybody was chilling. It was just a big-ass comedy party, pretty much. And I was like, you know what? Like, this is the vibe I'm trying to keep all the way, even when people do start coming through. Mm-hmm. So, after that, it just became Secret Comedy. We're going to change the location every time. The menu changes every time, so you don't get the same shit. Everything changes. Okay. Everything changes.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I just want everybody to have a good time, chill, get the fuck away from reality, and then that's it.
Nice.
So that's how that came about. Yeah.
So what are like where are some locations you've had in the past? Are you willing to say those, or are you going to use them?
Yeah, for sure. Most of them are usually in North Hollywood. Mm-hmm. I try to keep them in the Valley because that's where, like, you know, most comics are. Most of the places are anyway. There's a lot of after spots. I have gotten at a time where I don't like to be out too late. So at least if the comedy show ends, excuse me, I burn from time to time. My bad, y'all.
It's all good.
But at least they could hit a bar and shit after.
Yeah.
And kick it.
Yeah.
So I've had it, the spot in North Hollywood. That was one of the 420 shows. Mm-hmm. Park in Burbank. Park in North Hollywood, Van Nuys area, and in Van Nuys.
Okay.
IMT Sherman Oaks. Like, it's a apartment complex.
We had it in an apartment complex, room 403.
Yo, but it's crazy because that shit was so much fun. And we did it 2 shows, Saturday and Sunday. But it was the same complex, but different parts of the fucking complex. Because, yo, it was funny because Tuesday, like, you could see people looking at the pictures like, wait, that place looks like that place, but it's not the same stage. It's like, what the fuck? Yo, everybody's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that.
It was
but you know what? Dude. That's cool because you gotta keep them on their toes. They go to the room. It's like, hey, it ain't here. You know what? You had to bounce it there. It's like, it ain't here. This is like, dude, with a big old like shotgun, right?
It ain't here. Shit. Just yo. Like, that's funny you mentioned that because the show you did, bro, like, that was one of the hardest shows for people to find. Our locations are really difficult.
It was super secret. I will say that. I parked because I parked in the back. I was like, is this it? I'm not sure. I'm like thinking, am I about to get fucking mugged? God damn it, Juelz. Is this another Baka show? Fuck. Did she trick me?
Yeah, and that's the funny shit is like, alright, so the show was pretty much behind like a El Salvadorian Mexican
restaurant. Market. It was a market.
It was a market like plaza.
Yeah.
But it was right next to that kind of restaurant. Mm-hmm. And then the actual show was a dance studio.
But you had to enter from the back.
But you had to go through the back way. So not the front. You had to go through the back where it's mad trash. It's like a whole trash can.
First off,
there's graffiti and shit.
First off, let me say this. When you walk in, it's literally just like a flickering light. Yep. Like you walk into a dark alley. You're like, I'm definitely getting mugged here. I'm definitely getting mugged here.
That one was definitely like super secret.
But once you got there, it was like,
different.
Yeah, it was nice.
It's mad bright and shit. It's like balloons.
You had archery behind, like
a whole heart.
Yeah, a heart. You had like it was nice.
It makes you feel like, wait, are we still in the same
area?
Like, what the fuck?
Should I put my knife away?
Yeah, I'm chilling now. All right. Like, it was one of those kind of spots.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good show. It was great. It was definitely one of those like spots. It's like you open like you're at the barbershop and you go through like the jukebox.
Yes.
That's what it kind of felt like.
Yes, and that's the type of shit we hitting for, bro.
It's like we open the closet door
and then it's like fucking Narnia and shit.
Narnia. To Narnia.
Facts.
The name of the podcast, Narnia.
That's it. To Narnia. Oh man, but that's the type of shit, dog. Like, I would love one of the places I will reveal this. I would love to have one of these shows at a church.
Oh.
And you know the type of shows, like
yes.
I want to keep it exactly how it is, but inside a church.
Well, are you talking about like cathedral church? Or are you talking about like black church? Or are you talking about like
any kind of church, like anything that look like a castle?
It looks like a castle.
Or either a castle or it look like a nice family house. Because, you got them churches that look like the family house. But they're all different religions. Like, obviously. You
know what I just realized? I was just thinking about when you said just castle. Like, you can rent a whole bunch of places now. Like Airbnb.
No, you can. But here's the problem. You can't find a lot of places where they allowed smoking.
Oh, you know what? I forget. That's the key.
That's the hardest thing, dog.
Let me apologize, Juelz. I forgot with whom I was speaking with whom I was spoken with.
It's hard, dude. Like that's the problem. It's like it's so many, dude. It's so many churches, but they're just like no smoking, no pets, no this,
alcohol.
And no alcohol. Oh my, there's somewhere they try to make you answer like this questionnaire. It's like, I ain't got time for all of this, asking for a license. It's just like, look, let's just be about each other's word, blah blah blah. Let me pay the bread. You do and exactly, which is difficult, but
because you're trying to circumvent the law.
Oh, exactly. but obviously, it's been working out. Because we have been able to find places that accept what we want to fucking offer.
Yeah.
Because if you're not letting us smoke in your spot, if you're not letting us bring pets, if you're not letting us have hot food or flames, because there's places that always no open flame, but it's we literally make most of the food. There. You know what I'm saying? Or we heat it up there.
Yeah.
Whereas
because the one I went to, you guys had tacos.
Yeah. So
and that was really cool.
Exactly. So we have open flames, and there's mad places where it's no open flames, and we smoke. There's gonna be open flames. So it's like, oh, like that's kind of gay. But fuck, man, like it's. But we've been finding them. We've been finding them little by little. You know, there are more places being more open.
Yeah.
About smoking, which thank you.
Yes.
Because dog, like, I'm not saying like all the other comedy clubs is trash because you can't smoke, but it's like it's nice to not have to leave the area and miss the show.
I feel that.
To smoke.
I feel that.
Because, you know, in the middle of somebody's set, you just kind of be like, damn, I want to go smoke.
Well, it depends.
Right
if it's an indoor area, it's like smoking in like the 20s. Like, remember, they used to be able to smoke on the plane. Yeah. Like, the only thing that was designated as smoking, non-smoking area, a curtain. Mm-hmm. You think that's going to stop the smoke?
Nope, that shit is still.
Yeah. So my thing is like, I agree with them. It's like, if it's in an enclosed area, but if you're in an open area.
Then it's like, what?
I would say, for example. I would say this. Depending on which way the wind's blowing, make the smoking area change, because if it was just for the wind, some people may not want to smoke.
But like, for example, I know I would never do a show at a beauty salon. I would never do a show at a beauty salon because I don't want shit to blow up. There's so much flammable things, so it's like,
okay, I didn't think about that.
Like, I gotta be picky and choosy as well, but at the same time, like, if it's possible, like a church ain't really nothing there that's that flammable, dog. All that fabric for capitalism, because I was baptized. Yeah, I dude, I grew up Catholic. Yeah. Like, I went to Catholic school.
Yep. Yeah, same.
I know what y'all thinking. Oh, the dyke, of course.
From the Bronx.
Yeah, exactly.
The Bronx, man.
So I went to fucking Catholic school in the Bronx, and it was different. It was different. But like, there's shit there that I can literally go to that same church, St. Thomas Aquinas, and be like, I can have a show here and smoke. All we gotta do is get rid of X, Y, and Z. Not even a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It's really not a lot of stuff. So I don't understand the big hoopla. You already drinking wine in that bitch.
Right? It's like, why can't I just have my rosé?
Exactly. Shit. I'm just saying, you know. And then we got the whole graveyard. Mm-mm. That's starting to be a thing. And it's like, damn, like, I would love to have a show.
Well, you know, Hollywood Forever Cemetery, they have that. Technically, they have it's kind of the red cup law there. So long as it's in red cup, they don't ask.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, so long as it's covered, you know.
So it's one of those like, oh, I like that. I like that because that makes it more secret.
You gotta get the beer coasters.
Okay.
You can't just have the beer out. It's
gotta be like You seen Shameless? Or you fuck with Shameless?
I've seen it a few times. I watched it here and there. One of my ex-girlfriends was into it more than I. So it's kind of like I would watch it in between when we were watching. Yeah, makes sense. It was a good show. I did enjoy it. Fucking the twists and turns.
That shit is crazy. Hold on, you fuck with The Boys? We all over the place.
Yes.
Yo,
I haven't seen season 3 yet. I'm waiting.
Bro. Okay, if you fuck with The Boys, first of all, you have a sick ass mind. You have a sick, twisted fucking mind. Though.
It's amazing.
So fucking
It's so great.
Yo, the last season, amazing.
I'm waiting.
Bro, please, like that shit. A1. First of all, fuck Homelander.
Yeah, you're supposed to feel that way.
Bro,
that's called great writing and great acting. I love it.
But you know that there's people out there that agree with that motherfucker, yo. There's people out there that agree with that motherfucker, and it's just like, damn, son, that's crazy. But that's the beauty of the show. That's the beauty of the show.
It's supposed to.
It's just like they throwing real shit in there that's mad funny, and the fucking violence. I love it. Like, it's so good.
Fucking Jules.
So good. All the blood, bruh. Cheers
to blood.
Cheers to that. But yeah, dog.
Yeah, it was. But besides the church, what other like places do you want to go? You know, the cemetery's good.
So cemetery. We said the church. I want to do a hospital.
A hospital. You know what? You can do an abandoned hospital.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I don't want to do anything that's up and running.
That'd be hard. That'd be really hard.
I want to do an abandoned one, the one that's been like knocked down from mad years type shit.
You know what you should do? You should just do one in like Griffith Park and the zoo.
That'd be dope.
You know what I mean?
Show would be dope.
You just gotta get there, you know. You just gotta make sure you watch out for all the, the park rangers.
Heard. Oh, okay. So that one would have to be like a really small, intimate show, which is fun too.
But
yeah,
it'd be hard. It'd be hard.
because I'd have to do like 3 comics type shit, maybe 4 or 5 minutes each. Like it had to be a really short show for it to work, and really get away with it. Yeah, and for it to still be fun. Yeah. So people could kick it and shit after. Because I still like people, trying to get people to, But I think it's doable, dog. I would have to do my research.
Ooh, Joshua Tree.
Dude, I've been looking into that. A desert show, for sure. Especially in Reno.
Reno?
Yeah, dude. I fucking love Reno. I know that's so weird, but I love Reno because, like, it's mad. It's like if fucking Vegas and Atlantic City had a baby. That's pretty much what Reno is. It's mad lit. And then you have these small little fucking hotels that do the slot machines, but they do fucking specials. Like one of the ones I stayed at, they did I think $3 margaritas in the morning. Granted, they were mad small. They were like this small type shit, but they were strong. Like they blessed it. Blessed it.
Put a little bit of that holy spit in it.
Yo, it was good.
It was good.
It was
just small, good. But you pay.
Exactly. It's like $3, but what they did was they said this is gonna be small, but it's gonna fuck you up, and that's exactly what it did.
Amen.
That's exactly what it did. So definitely trying to do more shows there. I'm trying to move around in different cities. Right now I'm trying to work my way through the West Coast. So San Francisco, definitely San Diego. I love San Diego. So I'm definitely trying to have a show out there. We did a show in Vegas last year, trying to do another show in Vegas.
You gotta just keep doing it, man.
Yeah, that's it. Growing. And that's pretty much, like...
It goes as far as you do.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we're still doing it, still going about it. Our next show is gonna be August 20th.
How can they find the show?
On Insta, Secret Comedy 2.0, or even just Googling us actually, which is fucking crazy to say because that ass pops up which is funny as shit because we don't care about all of that. Like we really don't. We just want people to come, have a good time. Again, escape. The comics get time, have a good time, and then people just fucking mesh and blend. So that's what we about. It's pretty much a kickback, a comedy kickback.
Comedy kickback.
Yeah,
nice.
It's a comedy kickback. Literally.
I feel that because when I hang out, like I prefer like a kickback. Like I'd rather like the homies come through, we hit in the backyard, barbecue grill, and just like drink, just bullshit. I'm not really like the club's fun, but it's like.
But when you're doing shit like this, I'm like I don't mind it being as chill as it is, or like with the music bumping, us having a good time, everybody's just macking. Cause you could go to the club, there's mad clubs and shit. You could pick a club to go to any Friday night, but at least the Secret Comedy 2.0 is only once a month. Yes, it's literally only once a month out of all the other 12. Shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like all these other places, they're doing it 7 days a week, whatever, which is cool. But at least if you're just trying to kick it for the low.
For the low.
I know it's a struggle, yo.
There's a lot of good food. There's a lot of good weed. There's a lot of good drinks.
Drinks.
The drinks. They got these special like weed CBD drinks. Yes. That shit like put me in high gear, put me to sleep. I was like, oh damn.
Yeah, bro. Like we definitely hook it up because we know motherfuckers.
It's LA.
Yeah, exactly.
It's what people love.
And then especially like our drinks are local. Our drinks come from Kayla Cocktails. She's from LA. We met. Shit, son. Do we have time right now?
You have all the time that you want. It's 5:50.
Oh, bet. I'm chilling.
All right.
So like, me and Kayla, we used to work at this one place. It was like Fry Festival, but
they call it the Fry Festival. That'd be a great one. The Fry Festival.
Son. This place was crazy. It was great. It was called I don't know. Fuck it, Snow Day LA.
Snow Day LA.
It was called Snow Day LA. It was like this winter wonderland place out here in LA type shit that we worked. That shit was ghetto, son. That shit was ghetto. I will say this. I appreciate the fact that they let us like pretty much fight the customers if it came to it, because people was reckless. But at the same time, it's like, yo, niggas was doing them in, bro. Like, paying stacks type shit for, like, a bundle of something that you could make in your backyard. And I was just like, and I'm here making balloons.
not even like the animal balloons.
It was the blow up shits with the fuck. Look, alright, so it was like this plastic joint. You put it on the thing, and then you tie like this light around it, and then you put a stick in it, and then you keep tying it, and then you give it to them. Bruh, I felt so bad for these motherfuckers. I was giving out balloons for free. I was giving out hot chocolate for free.
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was giving out shit for free because I'm like, nah, like, they clearly upset. They in long ass lines for these food trucks that's really not giving them shit. I'm just like, nah, bullshit. But I will say this, I did not steal.
I didn't steal. But you know, them other motherfuckers did.
You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, if you really look in there, dude, like, if y'all Google that shit, there's mass. Yo, the internet is crazy, bro.
What kind of crimes are you trying to admit to right now?
I ain't committing to shit, except I did go high as fuck, bro. I'll be in that bitch high as fuck and then drunk. Towards the end of the night. Because you would have people there mad cool talking about something like, I'll pay for your drink. I'll pay for that. Because they saw how hectic it was for us, too.
Yeah.
They saw how hectic, because
yeah,
they let in, like, almost 200 motherfuckers in this shit. And it's barely, 70 people for staff?
Huh.
I'm like, nah, son. I'm not about to karate chop somebody because they mad that the macaroni and cheese next door is like $40 and cold.
And cold.
Hey, I'm not doing that, son.
I feel that.
That's where me and Kayla met. That's where that leads to.
Okay.
We met.
Your girl you're dating now.
No. Kayla is
the Kiki with the Kiki drinks.
She does the drinks. Yeah, Kayla drinks.
Me.
Yeah. Kayla cocktails, drinks.
That's where I got confused.
Yeah. She's the one who does the drinks. We met at the Fry Festival. Yes. Shit. So that's how that ended up building. And at the time, like, she didn't start her business yet, and I didn't start my business yet. This is 2019.
Yeah.
So we were just still planning, and we didn't even fucking know. Yeah, but we didn't even know that we were both like
in the same
plotting type shit. So it wasn't until when I first started doing the secret comedy, I hit her up. I'm like, yo, like, I see you making these drinks. Mm-hmm. I want to buy some samples, test them out, and then I would like to give them out at my show for people's ticket. Yeah. Because your ticket covers your food, your drink, and the bud.
Yeah. And it's not too much.
Yeah, like,
it's only like $20.
It's $20 a ticket. So everything else is tips. Everything else is just tips. Whatever you feeling generous, whatever the fuck, you throw that in the tip jar. So she had, different flavors, different Jello shots, and shit. We tell people every fucking show. Enjoy the drink, but be easy. Be easy.
You got it, yeah.
Because
easy
shits,
does it.
Yo,
easy does it. Easy does it.
That'll do it. What was it? I think Jungle Juice is called Everything But the Kitchen Sink. So it has tequila, vodka, rum, whiskey, all that. Everything. Yeah.
It's a motherfucker.
No shit's hit.
Yeah, but why LA? Why move out here to LA? Couldn't you also do this like in New York?
You can. So originally I moved to LA to do school for acting.
Okay, cool.
So I moved out here to go to school for acting. I graduated, but in between of going to school for acting, I was doing comedy back in New York. So when I came out here and I was doing the whole acting thing, I wasn't really focused on comedy anymore. I was trying to focus on like my school and the acting shit.
Yeah, I got you.
And it wasn't till one of my instructors back in New York, he had a comedy show in LA.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and he was like, oh, like, you should pull up to my show. It'll be in LA. I'm like, cool, like, fuck it, I'm pull up.
Love to.
Yeah, so me and a homie pulled up, and he's like, oh, yeah, like, introducing me to the people. He's like, oh, they do open mics here every Wednesday at 7 or some shit like that. I was like, word, bet. So I started going there, and I was like, oh, boom. And then I met Clean Talking John. I don't know if you know.
I don't think I met him.
Yeah, super cool dude. This motherfucker, mad funny. On Instagram too, Clean Talking John is clean talking John, all one word. Yeah. Okay, and it's no H, no H.
He's a clean comic?
No, he is not. This motherfucker is not a clean comic.
I was just asking. I was wondering.
But that's what's funny about it, because this nigga is clean talking John, but it's the opposite. It's the opposite. Yeah, but he's a cool ass dude, mad funny. But I had met him and DJ Mad Hatter, Adam. I don't know if you know Adam. Yeah, he's a DJ, but
okay,
they're both like older cats type shit. But I met them, and I was like, at that time, this was 2018, and I was mad skinny, bro. Cause at the time,
you were,
yo, dude, I was right.
This isn't skinny.
Nah, dude, I feel like this is me still kind of like
bloated.
Not bloated, but like a little heavier than what I am type shit.
I feel that.
Yeah, like I'm not big type shit, but I know I've been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
know, I'm thick framed. That's all I like to say. I'm thick framed.
Shit. But I used to ride a bike from Van Nuys to Burbank and then back. So that's what I'm saying. Like I was.
You was in shape, especially your legs.
Yeah, because I was. That's how I was getting to school. I was riding my bike to school and back home. So I was dumb slim. And these motherfuckers at the open mic called me Ja Rule. Because I had braids at the time, and I was like, you know, skinny and fit. So these motherfuckers like, oh, Ja Rule, da-da-da. I was like, oh, this nigga right here got me. I was like, he got me. And afterwards, we just started chopping it up, and he was like, yo, like, I hope you didn't take offense. I was like, nah, dog, like, what the fuck? Like,
it's comedy.
Yeah, I'm like, we're having a good time. And that's when he told me about this other place, which I will forever talk about. It's called the Oyster House, because that shit was fucking lit, and it was ran by Ian. No, dude, it was ran by Ian and Sarah, dog. Like they were this couple that ran it, and that shit was lit. Like it would start about like 7:30 type shit.
Okay, that's not bad.
And at like 4 a.m. Ooh. But it was lit, cause the actual open mic would end around 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Okay, that's not too bad.
But you could stay to karaoke and chill. Like that's and what it was.
When you in school and you ain't got shit to do.
Yo, and that's what it, dude. I would fucking either walk from school over there or ride my bike from school over there and be like, I'm here to fucking work. I had my drink. The bartender was fucking blessing it, yo. Heavy-handed than a motherfucker, bro. Like
Stone hands.
Yo, stop.
Stone hands.
Son, he was just letting it rock and talking. Oh, whoa, my hand is slipping. And just chilling. So it's like, it was a great spot, yo. It was a great spot. And you had like OGs going in there. And it was mad intimate.
I get that.
Mad intimate, you know, bud in the bag, everybody drinking, chilling, like nobody really feeling some type of way. If there was, like, you handle that shit afterwards. Yeah. Like it was a good spot, bro.
That's good, I feel that.
But somebody bought it out.
And then new owners.
And it was different. And I went there like a couple of times and it wasn't the same. And then I was just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore, bro.
I feel that.
Like, it was just different. But like Ian and Sarah, they definitely do not get enough fucking props for running it, because again, there was some motherfuckers that walked in there that I was just like, okay, like talented ass motherfuckers that are, you know, don't give them the credit that they should deserve. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you know what? Comedy's one of those games. It's a long con. It's a long con. It's not one of those things like, you know, I had this saying I was like to tell people is, you know, a lot of people won't be 25, sitting with 25 mil in the bank, 25-inch rims, 25 million followers. You know, that's what people think what life is. No.
It's like, if I can, will, you know, continue to keep doing the Secret Comedy 2.0, keep having fresh comics pull up, keep having like a group of people, even like if it's just 5 people just having a good time chilling, and still be able to pay my fucking bills and travel the way I want, I'm cool with that, bro. I will be so straight with that, because like,
what is your level of success? It's just, you know what, bills paid.
Yes.
That's my
being able to, like, dude, I want to be able to go on a vacation for a week. And then not stress and do at least one open mic on the third date of that vacation. you know what I'm saying? Like, just literally be able to do that and not feel as how everything has been. Dude, the world is so fucked up, bro. Yeah. The world is so fucked up, and it's just like, niggas is tired.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. My comedy, son, I used to be so like fuck white people in my stand up. Like, so now I'm just like, yo, karma's a bitch. And I can't kill him. I'm like, yeah, but I got shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to protect mine and everybody else, like, that's super tight knit, and it's difficult with some bullshit. So if I can just try to provide again, just that little space, which would be the secret space, comedy, 2.0, just for.
Why 2.0? What happened to the 1.0?
The 1.0, it was I had a crew. I had a whole crew and everything like that, and it just went left. Oh. It was one of those things. So I was just like, I can't think of a name. I got a show coming up, and I had people sign contracts and shit like that because we in LA and people are. Yo, I thought the hood was dirty, but Hollywood dirty in a little different way, which is crazy because it's like, okay, don't be dirty that way because I will bring the Bronx dirty out, and we don't want none of that shit. So I just was like, okay, contracts, whatever, keep it pushing and whatever. Mm-hmm. So I pretty much kept it the same name because I'm also a Taurus, so I don't really like change. I like, stability and like.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain, like, I don't mind change for certain things, but there's a lot of shit where I'm just like, alright, this is.
Like, females need to change.
But it's like, yeah. There's certain things, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain things where I don't mind the change, but when it's shit like this, I'm like, nigga, everybody already knows it's a secret comedy show. You already know that every show is gonna be different every month. Yeah. Like, how can we still keep it the same, but just be funny about the situation? Because I don't give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, fuck it, we'll just, and I'm a Terminator fan.
You're a Terminator fan.
Because they got Terminator 1, 2, and 2. So I'm like, 2.0, like, fuck it, bro. Like, we'll do
was 2.0. It 1.0 or just secret comedy in the beginning?
It was just secret comedy. It was just the secret comedy show.
You know what? In like 20 years, they're gonna put this in a documentary of the drama that happened.
Yo, what's so funny that this motherfucker says that is that I really thought about that, especially after watching. I'm a big like movie head, documentary head. Have you watched the Von Dutch documentary?
No, I have not.
Yo, bro, watch that shit. It's on Hulu.
Von Dutch. Okay, I got Hulu.
Yo.
Von
You'll
Dutch.
see, yes.
Von Dutch.
And you wouldn't really think about it, but when you watch, you're like, damn, these motherfuckers went through all of that, and that was a popular fucking brand back then. It was a popular brand back then, and now it's like not as popular, but people kind of know about it. But the way they started off, and it was more like
Grey Poupon,
like underground type shit. It was.
You know Grey Poupon? Mustard.
DJ Mustard?
No, Grey Poupon, the mustard. It's like
fancy. Actual mustard.
It's mustard. It's called Grey Poupon.
I've never looked at the.
You seen it? Well, it's like fancy mustard.
Oh shit, son.
Yeah. It's like super like if you hear like a whole bunch of like Kendrick reference it, a whole bunch of other like artists reference it throughout the years. Like the thing is when the commercial was like the fancy mustard. Oh. You want me to fill your drink for you?
Please. Fancy mustard.
Yeah. You never heard of Grey? Jamie, can you Google this shit for us? You're Jamie right now.
Oh, heard. Nigga, I was looking around.
You're like, who the fuck is Jamie? I'm looking at you. You the Jamie right now. I'm the drink man.
Of it.
So like Grey Poupon, Grey Poupon, what's it?
Pero, oh my god, dude! I used to work at a fine dining restaurant, and I never. Yo, that is so.
Wait. So how fancy is Grey Poupon, honestly?
Dude, alright, so
I don't know how fancy it is, honestly.
That is so funny, bro. Yeah, that was the first place I ever heard about this fucking mustard, Dijon mustard.
Mustard?
Yeah. Dijon, yeah, yep.
I call it Dijon mustard. That's
funny, bro. Damn. What was it? What was that? Steven
what?
5-star restaurant in the Bronx at the Botanical Garden. That fancy restaurant that I used to work at. They used to use that fucking mustard.
Specifically only that mustard?
Nah, they had other mustard too, but they had Dijon mustard.
For the poor people?
Yeah, and if people ask it, they'd be like, "Oh, do you guys have Dijon mustard?" And it's just like, "Yeah, dead ass."
Yeah, dead ass. He's like, are you really? Is it? All right. Tell me, is it really that much of a difference in taste? Come on, you've had to have tasted it.
I have.
How different is the taste in value?
Damn, I will say this: Dijon mustard is pretty bomb.
Better than yellow mustard?
Like real shit, I would use Dijon mustard for like maybe was it Wagyu burger?
Wagyu burger?
Wagyu burger? Yeah, it's like a fancy. Burger. Yeah, yo, that shit is.
I didn't even heard of said term. What kind of burger? Wagyu. What kind of burgers are you eating at? What kind of fancy burger restaurants?
Yeah, this shit is fucking.
Wow.
Fire.
Wagyu.
Yeah.
Wagyu.
Yes.
Wagyu.
Look at that shit. Look at how big
that's isn't it like a? Okay, kind of. All right. I was gonna say Japanese bread. Okay, yeah, I've seen that before. I've had that like at the K-Town. Speaking about which, my birthday you're invited to.
What are we doing?
We're doing K-Town, Korean barbecue, and karaoke.
Okay, where?
Figuring that out.
Okay, bet.
October 5th.
Oh, bet. Definitely let me know. I'm down.
It's on a Wednesday, so remember, we wear pink.
Heard.
You don't even know how much I love Mean Girls. It's fetch.
Say crack again. That's so funny, bro.
She doesn't even go here.
Yo, that movie is mad fucking.
I love Tina Fey. Like, dude. Tina Fey, I hear she's my favorite writer. She's my favorite comedy writer. Cause like, let's go down the list. Mean Girls, Easy A, 30 Rock. Hold on. Parks and Recs.
Yeah.
I know I'm missing so much more.
Dude, that's it. Baby Mama. Have you seen Baby Mama?
Baby Mama. Yeah, Baby Mama. Oh, I know there's another NBC one. I'm forgetting. I'm pretty sure.
She just came out with one. I haven't watched it or kept up. Yeah, I think it's on Apple. That's why.
Oh, that's the problem.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't.
I'm poor.
No, help me, I'm poor. But
subscribe to the Patreon.
Bro. Shit. What else has she done?
I don't know. Recently, I haven't kept that much in track with her.
It's it's a lot of shit.
A lot of people have been doing a lot, but that's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, but it's so hard to keep up, bro.
Yeah, that's how it is nowadays. Like, we're streaming out so much content. There's so many different streaming platforms. You got Disney, you got Netflix, you got.
You know what's crazy? Is that you got a lot of these places that, we have all these streaming sites, but then they're like pretty much under an umbrella. So like, for example, Amazon Prime. Yeah. They got all this shit, but this movie, if you click it, it'll take you to Tubi. Or it'll take you to, I think like Stars or something like that. Yeah. So like they all pretty much fall under some umbrella, and it's just like, my nigga, when do we stop?
The capitalism.
When do we stop? But I mean, fuck it. Like, I ain't gonna front. All these choices are really hard, but yeah, it's worth it.
But you know, in Netflix stock, like a whole bunch of the people are unsubscribing. But to be fair, the reason why I feel like it's because people are choosing like Disney Plus over Netflix. Because like, I feel like people are just tired of Netflix, and they'd rather watch like Disney Plus.
Yeah, but it's crazy though, because honestly, like a lot of this free shit has the stuff that we usually pay for, like the month after, like 2 months after type shit. Like fucking Pluto TV got mad shit. Fucking again, Tubi got mad shit. YouTube, bro. Let me tell you something. When I used to be in the Navy, I used to watch Paid in Full. I used to watch I used to watch Rocket Power on YouTube,
don't even get me
bro.
Started.
Like Dead
Eye.
Boogity. Yeah.
Don't even get me started about Rocket Power, bro. I love that shit.
My favorite is the ancient Hawaiians, like the ancient.
Hey man, I went to school in Hawaii, so don't get me started.
Dude, nice.
It was
How was that?
The worst part about it, just no In-N-Out burgers. But other than that, just paradise. It's paradise. Like, I just miss, the In-N-Out, like that double animal fries. Whew, just hits so right.
It's so funny. Literally just had that shit the day before yesterday.
The day before yesterday, like, 2 days ago.
Because like, We don't have that shit on the East Coast. So the first time I had In-N-Out out here, I was like, yo. Because everybody be bragging. There's certain shit that people love to brag about in Cali. Yeah. And I'm like,
In-N-Out's one of it.
I'll fucking try it. Yeah. So when it came to In-N-Out, I think it was me and a few other people. We were on like a mission. We were in the desert. And then we had to drive from Fallon, Nevada to somewhere in California. And to eat, they stopped, got gas, and there was an In-N-Out. They're like, yo, like, I'm trying to have it. And I'm like, yo, I never had In-N-Out, but like, I keep hearing about it. Let's do this shit. And everybody's saying, oh, you gotta have it animal style. I was like, say less. Mm-hmm. We went and had that. I was like, yo, this is fucking crazy, bro. For like $7? Oh my God.
It's a little more expensive now.
Yes. But yo, it's like real shit. It's good. It's good as fuck. Like I fucks with In-N-Out heavy. What I do not fuck with is Tommy's Burgers. You see, exactly. That shit is. I'm not a fan. I'm like, yo, bro, I would make this way better. Like, my nigga, like this chili is trash. This burger is trash.
It's okay.
Wiener Schnitzel, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, it's just.
They're pretty good.
The fries are too soggy though. The fries are too soggy.
Which one you go to?
All of them.
This nigga said all of them.
So it don't matter. I've been to enough Wiener Schnitzel's to know. Fact. I've been to the poor ones. I've been to the rich ones. I've been to middle class. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Soggy. Like a limp dick.
That's funny, bro. I like that. That's funny. There's one on by that Chick-fil-A in Burbank. I went there and hit or miss crunchy fries, bro.
You know what? You got a special order. Oh, you got sweet top.
But that makes sense because there's certain places where you got to be like, yo, can you make it crispy? Can you make it like this? Can you make it like that? But
extra burnt.
I fuck with that. Yeah.
You like it extra burnt?
No.
That extra toast,
bruh.
It's like, can I get mine extra toasted?
Dude, I used to work at fucking Tender Green, son. And it's a salad place. Yeah.
It sounds like a place I would never go eat.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I didn't even know this shit existed for real until I started working there.
Why the fuck did you start working there if you didn't know it existed? You needed a job that bad?
I needed the job that bad. This was 2019 when this was after I worked at the newsstand that used to be right there next to Crave on Sherman Oaks. Okay. It's not even a newsstand anymore. But it was around that time. Dude. So I was working at a newsstand. They shut the newsstand down. Like, literally the day of my shift, I get a phone call, and I was already like into it with the owner, and I'm like, hey, like, everything okay? She says, oh, like, if you don't want to show up to work, like, that's fine, we understand, because I had just worked the overnight shift, 10:30 to 6:30 a.m. and I was gonna be working the 2:30 p.m. shift. Oof. Yeah, till 10:30. Yeah, I was one of those. And
I couldn't.
Dude, it was rough. It was rough. Yeah. And she was like, no, like, we actually don't need you to come in, like, at all. I was like ever? She said, yeah, we're closing the stand down.
Why is she gotta be so coy?
And I was like, wait, okay. And I was just over it. Because I'm like, why the fuck would you call me a couple of hours before my shift to tell me that you shut the fucking stand down? I got bills and shit.
Not even like a heads up, like,
exactly,
hey,
bro.
Hey, we're thinking about selling, like.
Yo, I was, but this is the thing. She had said it like a couple of months ago, like, oh, like, we don't know what we're gonna do. You would think you would get a heads up. Yeah, at least. And then that morning, I got that call. I was like, nah, this bitch is crazy, son. I should have fucked her up the time that she didn't pay me. Like, because, dude, it was crazy. That newsstand was crazy. So anyway, whatever, fast forward to a couple of weeks later, I'm like, yo, I gotta fucking find a place. So, boom. Yeah. I'm fucking hustling, bustling, walking around. Yeah, I'm walking around, like, looking for a job. And finally, like, on Indeed. Yeah. This is not a promo. I get a fucking hit up from Tender Greens. I'm like, fuck it, yo, I'm gonna pull up. The same day I did the interview, bro, Not even an hour later, I get a call like, yo, when can you start working? I was like, nah, these niggas is wild.
If you get a call within the hour...
I was like, damn. But I'm like, yo, like, niggas got bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got shit, like, I gotta handle, like, fuck it. Like, right now, my hustle mode is just like, let's do this until we blah, 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 blah.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So I ended up finding that spot. And then right after, I had got a job doing security. And then that's when I started working at that fucking snow day. So I had 3 jobs within those 4 months, like, together. Like, I was working 3 jobs within, like, barely home type shit. And then I quit the security job.
Okay.
Because that was crazy. Like, it was too many stabbings and shit.
Where were you working at? What security at?
Oh, yo, it was this spot in Panorama City.
There you go. That's the reason. Hobson?
Yo. But, like, yo, the crazy thing was, like, it was a dope spot. Like, it was a fun spot. It was a Mexican spot, and I fucked with it because they played, you know, Spanish music. Mm-hmm. They would play Garifuna music, which is punta. Yeah, like, it's a whole thing. I'm Honduran, by the way. So, like, that I fucked with that place. But, yo, it was this is crazy, son. Yo, if somebody stabbed me right now, they don't give a fuck, and they put it in there. They're like, yo, like, if anything happens to you, we're not responsible.
We're not liable.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh.
You know the risk taking the job.
Yes, bro. It was one of those type shit. I was like, whatever. Like, niggas was getting paid, going home, whatever, getting free fucking tamales at the end of the night because of the girls that was selling shit there. So it was chill at the time. I was like, whatever.
They're like, mija, gracias, thank you.
Como un poco. Like, oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill. Like, oh, thank you. Thank you. So it was one of those, but I ended up quitting that job, and then the snow day shit ended, and I just was in Tender Greens, and then the whole Corona shit happened, and they let me go, son. That was the first job I ever got fired in. And I had mad jobs, yo.
Technically, second job, because, I mean, did you get fired? Would you consider, like, them closing down is not you getting fired?
Yeah, no, they didn't close down though. They didn't close down. They just let people go.
So you got fired? Well,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro, they didn't shut down.
Wait, the newspaper or
the newspaper place? Gracias, I'm the baby. They, I still consider that getting fired.
Yeah.
That newspaper, yeah.
Because technically you got fired.
Yeah.
That was the first time you got fired.
But this was more like
personal.
I feel like this was more like, damn, like, y'all let mad people stay. At least when I got fired at the newsstand, everybody got fired. This one, not everybody got fired.
Just me, bitch.
Yeah, I was like, nah, it was me and like 7, 8 other people, and it was funny because, yo, they hit us up. They were like, hey, we need y'all to show up at like 8:30 in the morning. Whatever. We gotta talk to y'all. And I asked the manager, I was like, yo, like, niggas is getting fired before this meeting? Because I would like to know. I would like to know.
They're like, nah.
She was like, oh, no, we're working on it. So that morning, I'm there, hungover. And I'm just chilling. And everybody's talking. I'm like, yo, son, I got a headache, B. Like, I don't, you know, I didn't want to be here. Like, I feel like I already know where this is going. She comes out of nowhere. She comes out with her paper. Start talking and shit. I was like, oh, something corporate. I was like,
corporate.
Like,
bitch is hiding.
Hiding. That's it. I was like, that's it. And we unfortunately had to let you. I was like, nigga, I just want to have a drink right now.
Again, I'm over it.
So I hit up a homie at the time. I was like, yo, what you doing right now? He was like, shit, chilling. I'm like, you trying to have a drink? He said, right now? Question. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I just got fired.
That's the real hood shit.
I'm like, yes.
I mean, that's like, well, to be fair, that was like, it was like, what, the beginning of COVID, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, fuck it, I ain't got shit.
And he was like, yo, fuck it,
I ain't got shot.
Yo, everybody was like, oh, we're gonna go to Denny's. I'm like, cool. Son, I fucking dipped the opposite way, and we was just drinking that day. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers.
Hey, you know what's funny? I ain't gonna lie. The one thing I would love about Denny's is I only found 2 of these Denny's. One's in Glendale, the other one's in Glendora. Both in California. Mm-hmm. And both of these are the only Denny's that I know that serve beer. Yeah. It's facts.
real quick. I need to know those places. Send me the address.
I'll get one's on Foothill in Glendora. I know that for a fact.
I need to. Yeah,
the other one, the Glendale one, I forget where it's at. I just find it funny because Glendora and Glendale are so fucking.
It's like right there.
Yeah.
But the fact that they deadass serve beer and there's mad Denny's over here that don't do it. That's
those are the only two that I know of. Not even the one in Las Vegas does. I think.
I don't think so either. The one like right there under the not the bridge but the stairs, huh?
The one that I know, the one that I went
CVS.
The one I remember was right next to the wedding church.
Oh damn! No, I didn't go to that one.
That's the one I went to.
No, even then, like I didn't see people with beer. Like, fuck.
Not that one. I'm just saying, those are the only two Denny's I know of. But
have you fucked with Burger Dens?
Never heard of it.
Okay, here's what's gonna fuck you up. So a girl was telling me about this spot called Burger Den. She's like, oh, it's bomb, whatever. So we eat it, right? And then one day she orders it again. And I guess something happened at work or whatever. They couldn't fucking find the address because somebody wanted to change their burger. They couldn't find a number. That's what it was. So they Googled a spot and it's Denny's. So they call it Denny's. They're like, yo, it's saying that this is Denny's, blah, blah, but we order Burger Den. Burger Den is a part of fucking Denny's. Yes, there's mad restaurants that are doing like they're doing like separate shit and putting on like Uber and Postmates.
Okay.
Like Doghouse, they have a burrito joint. Yes.
Called what?
Something dirty. Is it
Dirty Dog?
Dirty Dog, I think, or some shit like that. Yeah. But they're definitely there on Postmates.
Okay, I don't do
separate
Postmates.
Shit. Yeah, and fucking Denny's has their separate shit.
You know, man, I just pick it up myself. Fuck all that worrying about tip and all that shit. Nope. I just go there. I just pick it up myself. You know, I'm the tip.
I was the same way for mad long up until COVID. COVID, cause
laziness.
My girl at the time. She was the one that like fucked with the Postmates and Instacart and shit like that. And the first time we got it, I was like, damn, but niggas didn't have to spend gas. Niggas didn't have to like really face people. We could still sit here and watch Bob's Burgers. Like, this ain't that bad, yo. I'm like, this is not that bad. So like after that, I was like, okay, this shit is okay, especially Instacart, because like there's times we have shows and there's certain shit we missing, and we could Instacart that bitch right there.
I ain't gonna lie though, with the show that I did, you're like, I ain't got no tortillas, and I was like, hey man, there's a market right next door. I was like, I got you. What you want? You want flour course and all that?
They hooked it up.
Yo, some good, those some pretty good tortillas. And you were like, how are we gonna heat them up? And I was like, there's a microwave.
But the thing was, I already knew about the microwave.
Okay.
Like so me and her had already spoke about it. But like, there are things that I know I'm not knowledgeable of that she is. So she was like, oh, like, it's not going to be, you know, as good, or it's going to come out blah, 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 because it's from there. She's Mexican. I'm Honduran. But I'm also like, you know, I'm also was in the military, didn't give a fuck, and put shit in the microwave because it was easy, quick like that. Like we did noodles in the fucking microwave. Yeah, exactly. That it was kind of that type shit. Ew. So when she said like, oh, like it's not like people aren't gonna enjoy it as much because it's in the microwave, I was like,
just don't tell them, bitch.
But that's the thing. Like, you know, like we still wanna like. We get it, like you're not paying a lot, but we still want people to
enjoy the food.
Still try to enjoy as much as they can, and I'll be like, nigga, we went over there and they gave us some jail shit. Like, I don't want people doing like that. You know what I'm saying?
This is the federal government.
Yeah, I don't want people doing that. Like, yo, they gave us some jail shit. So when you was like, oh, like the mic, I was like, okay, well, so if somebody else, you know, like is out there, that's not really complaining to, like, you know, that means everybody else is gonna be kicking it. So that's I like to. Me, I like to hear all kinds of options and then go from there. So that's how that worked out, OD. Because I was like, oh, well, shit. Like, if this nigga not caring, then most likely his date don't give a fuck. Or, you know, like, anybody else don't give a fuck. Like,
no, you know what it is? I ain't gonna lie. It's always the woman who has the problem. Facts. Like, the dudes, most dudes are like, fuck it.
Which is understandable, but at the same time, like, again, like, there are some where
some people, some type of personalities, where
that's
they
like,
Nose in the air.
Well, not even nose in the air, but it's just like, again, like, we're in LA as well. We're in LA as well.
Some people are just very particular.
We're in LA, so it's like, if you getting tacos, you want your tortillas to be a certain way.
I tell you this, I don't go to Chipotle. I don't go to Taco
That's what
Bell.
I'm saying. I don't go to Chipotle either because
I will say
that's fake, my nigga, and that's
fake.
what I'm saying.
It's horrible.
And those would be the type of place.
The beans and the rice. The beans and the rice.
And
are
that's
horrible.
why when my girl was like, "Yo, don't put that shit in the mic," I was like, "Alright, you're right," because I feel like that would be some Chipotle shit. You know, I feel like that would be some Chipotle shit. Because, dude, I remember the first time I had Chipotle, me and my brother went, dude. This was around like 34, like no, like 37th Street, and I was like, okay, like this is, you know, whatever. I don't see what the hype is about. I've had Chipotle, I think 3 times in my life. And that was because, like, starving and shit.
Not even.
But even then, like, I would prefer... If somebody said, yo, Taco Bell or Chipotle, I'm going to go to Taco Bell.
I ain't gonna lie, Taco Bell.
I'm going to go to Taco Bell.
Facts.
I can't do it. I can't do
Facts.
Chipotle.
Chipotle's...
I can't do Chipotle.
You know, the only good thing about Chipotle is they do have pretty good guacamole. That's the only thing they have good. I will say that.
I don't fuck with avocado because... In 2015.
You're allergic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here's your survival
story.
Here's
the
your
thing.
survival story. 2015.
But here's the thing, though. Like, I felt like I wasn't even missing out. I wasn't even missing out. Because when I had it, I was like, It was that fucking fine dining restaurant. It was an opening restaurant. So anybody that they hired, we were the taste testers of the menu.
Okay.
So we got to get first dibs of the menu that they were having to let them know, like, oh, this is trash.
Oh,
this
you were
good.
at work when this shit happened?
Yes, my nigga.
Did you get hold on? Wait. Did you at least get paid?
No.
Oh.
No.
Hey,
No.
Insult and injury.
But I didn't know shit about nothing. Because young,
You should
I
have
was just
gotten
like,
paid.
whatever. So they give us a bunch of food. And one of the first things was, I think it was like avocado tartare.
Tartare.
Yeah, which is like pretty dog. It wasn't even.
That's so fancy.
Son, this place, yo, they were charging like $20 for like bread and avocado. They were really charging that shit.
Hey, one of Baka's shows is at the Lounge in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
They charge $16 for store-bought avocado. Facts. Facts.
You could go to fucking Super King.
No. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Viertas. You know what? I didn't understand why white people love Whole Foods. I went to Viertas and I was like, oh shit. This is Mexican Whole Foods. They got the Mexican candy. Yep. They got they make the tortillas.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the tortillas.
Right there.
Everything's made in house.
Yeah.
The tamales are made in house. I was like, I understand why white people love Whole Foods now. This is Mexican Whole Foods. I was like, enjoy.
And it's for the low.
Yeah, it's for the affordable. Not the low. It's for the affordable.
Yeah, that is.
It's good. It's great.
It is.
If you in LA, that's the real fucking like grocery store.
That's a fact.
Like their pot plates that they make.
It's fucking lit. It's fucking lit. Their chicken.
Their fucking their carne asada.
Ooh.
I love their carne asada plates.
I gotta fuck with that.
Bro, straight up. Yeah.
A sleepy girl.
Yeah. Wait, what? But Juelz, why don't you act? I never seen you or heard you do any acting.
Dude, honestly, I haven't really been focusing on that. Like, my main focus has been stand-up. I think the last real acting shit I did was for school, for real. Like, I can't really think of anything.
Is it just, you just haven't just pursued it?
No, I haven't pursued it, at all. Like, my main thing is the comedy shit. Like,
why can't you do both?
I can, but I just prefer the stand-up. I just have such a love for it, such a focus. Like, that's where my body is predominantly.
Can't you? But I mean, learning scripts and doing stuff like in Hollywood.
No, I can, but like I don't want to. It's like if I can give all my love and all my shit and all my attention to this particular baby, like that's what I want to do. Like I still have scripts and stuff in the oven. I still have things that I'm writing, but that's not something I'm worried about right now.
I get that. I understand that. Because it's like, you know, you have this one thing that you like to do versus the one thing that you love to do.
Yes, like
and I respect that because you can always go back to acting. Because acting is one of those things like even you're 80, you're fucking 90.
You can just pull up. You can just pull up, and it's not to say like acting is easy, no, which is not that because it's hard as fuck. It is, but it's like if I have a drive in my focus, which is right here, then that's where I want to keep it. Yeah. Now, if somebody hits me up and is like, hey, like you want to do some background acting over here, I'm like, cool, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. You know, whatever. Like, it's no big deal. Yeah. But like as far as like writing and like actual scripts, I do have scripts and stuff in the oven, but again, that's not my focus right now. Okay. Like once I feel like, especially with timing. Then I can be able to split things in half, especially when I have the writer's block for my own comedy shows.
I get you. I understand.
That's when I can fill that space.
I get you. Here's with me, it's like the slump. When you're in that slump, you know what I mean? You gotta get a slump buster. I always feel like a good slump buster is like a distraction, like something that's like out of the norm. Like what when you feel like you're having that slump, what's something that you feel like that you would pull you out to like energize you and energize those, you know, percolate those minds.
Yeah, it's funny. So I have this thing where I call it a muck day.
A muck day.
You only get 24 hours, 48 the most, to be on your bullshit. Like you should be on your grind. I'm not saying like you should be on your grind mode 24/7, but like if you going through a stage where you having a hard time with focusing on work, then you got 24 hours to 48 to feel that shit and do what you got to do to get over it. So for me, it would be like I love going to the batting cages.
Ooh, you know what, dude? You know what? Hey, bring in a few beers.
Yes,
it's like in the cheap. You're just like sitting there for like 2 hours. Boom, with like just 2-3 people just hitting there. Boom.
That the batting cages is just high, drunk, like you just
chilling.
And you get out of this mind because your focus is just on the ball, and then like you think about all this shit before the ball hits, and when it comes, it's just like knock it out. Clack. It's like knock it out. Knock bullshit.
Oh wait, wooden or aluminum?
Both.
I feel that.
Both.
Personally,
dude, done.
The way the wooden feels and sounds is like that crack when you hit the wooden bat on that ball. The aluminum.
I like the aluminum from the echo. Ding. I like that. Yeah.
With that crack when you, especially when you hit it just right, when it's like that big old clock.
That shit just smooth as shit.
And like you don't even feel it.
It
like your hands feel like are just like it doesn't your hands like you don't even feel it. Like your hands is like boom. It's just all the.
But
it was funny. No.
But yeah, like.
Sadiq out here.
He's stupid. But fuck it, I love batting cages, man. I haven't done rock climbing in a while.
I haven't done rock climbing since college.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while, but that's usually something. Meditating, for sure. Food.
Easiest.
Food, too easy, man. And then what else? Reading, writing. Well, not writing because that's usually, you know, the writer's block, but the reading part. And then I love to watch movies that have to do with like something I can like super relate to with the writer's block. Like one of my favorites is Beach Bum, The Beach Bum by Matthew McConaughey. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, bro.
Why?
And it's not a great movie according to like other people.
It's not.
But I am such a fan of it because like that monologue at the end where
recite it.
Nah, I can't recite it. I'm still working on it.
It was like, give me 2 more years. I got this.
But like he pretty much says like, you know, he does what he does because he loves it. Because the main concept of the movie is he's this great poet. He's this great writer who can have billions of dollars, all the shit that he wants. But he literally sticks and stays within a certain area on purpose and has a good time and is happy with the way his life turned out. Granted, it's not the best, and he starts to realize, you know, he got some fucked up habits. But, you know, like, it just ties in a lot. Especially because we see him come back from that writer's block, even though it did take some tragedy for it to happen, which is unfortunate, but it's such a great You know,
the way the passion that you feel for it, and the way that you like your eyes, like the smile, the way that you describe it, like I've never heard of this movie,
dude.
And now I gotta watch it just because even if I hate it, even if I think it's garbage, I'm gonna still watch it with the enthusiasm of Juelz, the crown jewel, just because.
Yeah, dude, and it's crazy because like you have like these little cameos, like Snoop Dogg's in it.
Oh shit.
You know, you got who else is in that bitch? There's a couple of people, but like those are your main.
That's the thing about movies. A lot of movies, like you look back on it like 10 years afterwards, and you're like, damn, that person was this one, this person was that one, that was that. Like think of like the dude who plays Ant-Man. What's his name again?
The nigga from Clueless.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He's Clueless. And you know what I love about it? Every time I think of Clueless, I always think of Snoop Dogg and Beautiful. It's like beautiful. It's like I can get with you and watch Clueless. Yeah, he says that. And every time I think of Clueless, I always think of Snoop Dogg.
That's
and I was
funny,
thinking,
bro.
It's just like interweb of thought that I always have.
That shit is just the movie and the song. But yeah, he was definitely in there. Shit, that's funny. And then he started fucking with Seth Rogen and doing like.
Judd Apatow. Judd Apatow is the main like dude. Was the director. He's the one who like facilitated Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
He facilitated James Franco. He facilitated a lot of like
pretty much within that group.
Whoever's like can facilitate with those three main people.
Yeah.
Those are the two names I can think of right now. But I was actually watching a show about like Judd Apatow or a YouTube video about Judd Apatow and how like his comedy like. You know, when's the last time you remember like a Judd Apatow comedy? Because it was that raunchy like 40-year-old version.
Yo, hold up.
Super
you know what's
bad.
funny? Why did I know you when the moment you say raunchy, I'm like, he better not say like a 40-year-old. Dude, that is such a classic. Like, I think I was in the 7th grade or 8th grade when that shit came out.
I don't even remember, but that shit was so great.
It was hilarious.
But you remember the part where they're sitting in the chairs and like, you know how you're gay? It's because you know how I know you're gay.
But they playing the game.
They playing the game. It's like I know you're gay. Like you can't even do that nowadays.
No, dude.
That shit was hilarious though.
It's funny because like there's a lot of people within those movies that say they could not have made those movies. Dude, Zack and Murray make a porno.
Yeah, no. That was a blockbuster too. You see that shit on the shelves on Friday nights.
Yep, that is true.
Hey, 2 blockbusters.
Rest in peace.
Amen. The last one in Alaska.
I want to visit just to see that last blockbuster.
Yeah, partly. Just yeah. I mean, do they do DVDs or they do they just give out Netflix codes?
Bro, that'd be fucking sick. Like you just go to fucking Blockbuster, like, okay, here's the username and the password. That'd be fucking crazy, man.
That's $11.99.
Yo, you're like, wow, all of that. I took a flight over here for $10.99.
No, but this how it is.
Oh shit.
6:39.
Yeah, dude.
All right, this has been Blaize. My name's Blaize. This is Juelz. Where can they find you? Upcoming shows? Anything that you want to promote? What you want to do?
So I am doing a pool party in a couple of weeks for everyone's favorite auntie.
Oh,
on July 15th.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is gonna be fucking fire.
Lit.
If this is out before then, y'all should pull up.
It should be, yes.
Yes. So hit her up on everyone's favorite auntie.
On Instagram.
One word, Instagram. And then you can find me on Juelz page, but I spell it like Juelz. I know y'all, if y'all hood, then y'all see what I'm talking about. But I spell it JUELZ PAGE. Juelz page, all one word. And then for the Secret Comedy show, Secret Comedy 2.0, 2.0. And then we have shows every month. New show, August 20th. Again, $15 for food, alcohol, beverages. I have to do that because we don't got a liquor license. It's
but you know what? It's a great show, and 100%. Even when I'm not invited, when she invites me, I'm like, all right, bitch, I gotta be there because I know it's gonna be a great time, even if I'm not performing.
Yo, it's a fun time, and you get bud. You get bud edibles, wax, joints. all
drinks.
drinks, infused food, all that type of shit.
It's amazing.
And comedy.
Comedy. It's fun
That's
time.
what you're there for. Is a comedy. Everything else is a bonus, pretty much. So we chilling.
You chilling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Hey, thank you for coming. Hey, we're signing off. Take care, y'all.